6 months ago, women looked through him like glass. Today, they can't look away. This is the story of a transformation so complete, his own mother didn't recognize him. And it started with one brutal realization. Meet Alex, 28 years old, invisible. Not literally, of course, but might as well have been. At parties, people would ask if he just arrived, even after 2 hours. At work, colleagues forgot his name. On dating apps, his matches could be counted on one hand, per year. Alex wasn't ugly. He wasn't offensive. He was just forgettable. 130 pounds at 5 feet 10 inches, shoulders that curved inward like he was apologizing for existing. A voice so quiet, people constantly asked him to repeat himself. But here's what nobody tells you about being invisible. You start to believe you deserve it. And Alex believed it. Until one night changed everything. It was a Friday night, his college friend's birthday party. Alex stood in the corner, nursing the same beer for 90 minutes, watching, always watching. Then she walked in. Sarah, the girl he'd had a crush on since sophomore year. He'd never told her. Why would he? Because guys like him didn't get girls like her. But tonight, something snapped. Maybe it was the beer. Maybe it was turning 28 and realizing nothing had changed since he was 18. He walked over, heart pounding, palms sweating. "Hey, Sarah." She looked right past him, not at him, through him. "Oh, sorry. I did not see you there," she said, already turning away. 6 words that broke something inside him. Or maybe fixed it. "I did not see you there." That night, Alex stood in front of his bathroom mirror, really looked at himself for the first time in years. Hollow cheeks, dark circles, shoulders that screamed defeat. "I didn't see you there." The words echoed. He made a promise to himself. Not tomorrow, not Monday. Right now. He would become someone impossible to ignore. Someone who commanded attention without asking for it. Someone who walked into rooms and changed the energy. But here's what separated Alex from the millions who make that same promise. He actually meant it. And what happened next would prove it. Week 1. Alex joined a gym at 6 a.m. Not a fancy one. A basement gym where serious people went to work. He couldn't bench the bar. Literally couldn't lift 45 pounds. The guy next to him was pressing 225. Alex wanted to leave, wanted to disappear. But he stayed. He hired a trainer. Not for motivation, for knowledge. Every dollar he had went into this. Week 4, his body ached everywhere. He ate 6 meals a day, something he'd never done. Chicken, rice, vegetables, over and over. It was boring, but he didn't care. Something shifted. A girl at the coffee shop smiled at him. Actually smiled. Not out of pity. Something else. He'd gained 12 pounds. His shirts fit differently. His posture had changed without him noticing. But this was just the beginning. Because physical transformation, that's the easy part. What Alex did next separated him from everyone else who just gets in shape. The change that made women actually pursue him. Month 4. Alex wasn't just building muscle. He was building something deeper. He started reading. Not self-help garbage, philosophy, psychology, biography. He learned to speak clearly. No more mumbling, no more apologizing before every sentence. He took an improv class. Terrifying at first, but it taught him something crucial. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being unshakable when you're not. He got new clothes, not expensive ones, just clothes that actually fit. That showed the work he'd put in. He learned to maintain eye contact, to take up space, to walk like he had somewhere important to be. And here's the thing nobody talks about. When you respect yourself, others feel it. It's not magic, it's energy, it's presence. Month 5. A woman approached him at a bookstore. Actually approached him. They talked for 30 minutes. She gave him her number without him asking. This had never happened before, ever. Month 6. Alex walked into the same friend's party, same house, same people. But everything was different. He'd gained 35 pounds of muscle, carried himself like someone who'd fought battles and won, spoke with quiet certainty. People noticed him immediately. Conversations stopped mid-sentence. Who's that? Is that Alex? And then he saw her, Sarah. She walked over this time. To him. Oh my God, Alex? You look incredible. What happened? He smiled. Not the nervous smile from before, a smile that said, I know exactly what happened. I decided to stop being invisible. They talked for an hour. She laughed at his jokes, touched his arm when she spoke, asked if he was seeing anyone. And here's the twist. Alex wasn't interested anymore. Not because of revenge, not because he was playing games, because he'd spent 6 months becoming someone he respected. And Sarah was still the same person who looked through him. He'd changed. She hadn't. 6 months. That's all it took. Not 6 years. Not one day. 6 focused, disciplined, uncompromising months. Alex went from invisible to unforgettable. But here's what really matters. It wasn't about women. That was just the side effect. It was about refusing to accept invisibility as his fate, about deciding that mediocrity wasn't mandatory, about building respect for himself before asking it from anyone else. The weights made him stronger. The discipline made him confident. The confidence made him magnetic. Today, Alex isn't trying to get attention. He's learning to manage it. Women approach him at bars. Colleagues remember his name and his opinions. His mother jokes that she needs to schedule time to see him now. But the real victory, when he looks in the mirror, he doesn't see someone apologizing for existing. He sees someone worth knowing. You're probably watching this for one of 2 reasons. Either you're Alex from 6 months ago, or you're looking for permission to start. Here's your permission. You don't need it. The gym opens at 6 a.m. The decision happens now. The excuses stop today. 6 months from now, you're either transformed, or you're exactly where you are now, wishing you'd started today. Your choice. But choose fast, because invisible men don't get second chances. They make them. Start your transformation now. It's waiting for you.